Hi, what's up, guys? Amigo Reels is here. Today I'm going to explain a movie called Togo, released in 2019. This movie is going to be special for those viewers who are animal lovers and also like interesting movies. The movie starts and we see the main character, Sapala. The movie shows the era of the 1900s, so it was common to travel on sleds. Sled rides were used to take things from one place to another. A particular breed of dogs was required for it. Sapala is also a sled rider, and he has dogs of a good breed. They make this journey and work easy. Meanwhile, a puppy is born, which is a Siberian husky breed. They are relatively weak. Therefore, Sapala believed that he couldn't take the puppy on a sled ride. Therefore, Sapala wanted to give this dog to someone. His wife doesn't agree. She considers all dogs her children. She names it Togo and tells Sapala that Togo is like a child to me. All of them are so close to me. I don't want to lose any of them. Further, Togo is just a puppy. We should not jump to conclusions now. Sapala doesn't want that, but he has to listen to his wife. Time is passing, and Togo is growing up. Togo is very naughty, and he is giving a tough time to Sapala. His wife used to tell Sapala to take Togo with him on his sled ride, but Sapala used to say that Togo isn't capable of it. It is high time we should get rid of him. He gives Togo to one of his friends. Sapala's wife believes that he can't keep Togo, as he is too naughty. She is right. The next day, his friend returns Togo, stating that Togo is very naughty. I can't keep him. Sapala's wife smiles at it, as Togo is legit naughty. Whenever Sapala used to take his dogs on a ride, Togo wants to join them. Although Sapala puts him inside a cage, he digs the ground and escapes. Finally, he reaches where Sapala is practicing riding with his other dogs. Togo starts teasing the other dogs, and the ride gets ruined. One day, he falls into the water doing so. Sapala saves him. Sapala is fed up with Togo. Therefore, he locks him up inside a room. But Togo gets out of the room. Somehow, Sapala convinces his friend to keep him. His friend is a bit strict and says that Togo will have to stay inside the house. Sapala doesn't have an issue with this. As soon as he leaves, Togo breaks the glass and comes out of the room and comes to him. Sapala gets astonished to see him. Sapala notices that Togo's feet are bleeding. Therefore, he tries to make him sit in the sled as he is injured. But Togo doesn't want to sit on the sled. He wants to run with other dogs. After trying a lot, Sapala ties him with the other dogs. After covering some distance, Sapala notices that Togo is very energetic. He is running way faster than the other dogs. Therefore, Sapala ties him in front of every dog. He runs very fast and allows Sapala to reach home quickly. Sapala gets astonished and happy seeing that. He tells it to his wife. He tells her that Togo isn't a sled dog, he is a lead dog. He gets impressed by him. His wife also gets happy. After that, Sapala wins a lot of sled races in the town with the help of Togo. Togo and Sapala get very famous with time. Now 12 years have passed. One day, Sapala realizes that Togo has gotten old. Sapala comes to know that there is a disease in the city that goes by diphtheria. It is affecting children. They are losing their lives because of it. The mayor calls a meeting. Sapala also attends the meeting. The mayor tells them that there is an antidote. It is 600 miles away in Nevada. But it is not wise to go there right now, as there is a big storm coming. Mayor asks Sapala about the weather. He replied, "When I was returning today, I saw dogs were feeling uncomfortable because of the weather. Togo has done this for the first time. If he is finding it unsustainable, we should also." Then Sapala leaves, and a doctor asks him for a lift. Sapala drops him in front of the hospital. He sees that the kids are very ill. If they aren't treated on time, conditions will get worse. Sapala starts thinking about it. As he goes home, he says to his wife that, "I would go fetch medicine at any cost. I will take Togo with me." His wife argues that Togo is 12 years old. He is getting old, and the weather conditions are also not good. She doesn't want Sapala to be the reason for his death. But Sapala doesn't want to go without Togo. Therefore, he says goodbye to his wife the next morning and starts his journey. As Sapala and his dogs move ahead, the storm approaches them. The storm has gushing winds. Sapala can't see anything. Togo is in front, and Sapala tells his dogs to move ahead, as he wants to come back quickly after getting medicine from Nevada. But Togo stops. Sapala can't figure this out. Then he notices a deep valley in front of him. Togo sees the valley is such worse weather. So Sapala and his other dogs' lives get saved like this. After that, Sapala sees that Togo's foot is badly injured, and he is bleeding. Finally, they reach an outpost after traveling for the whole day. There is a doctor there, and she tells him that Togo is very tired. Such a long journey is not suitable for him, as he is 12 years old. But the next morning, Sapala, leading dog Togo, and the other dogs embark on the tiring journey again. On the other hand, the kid's situation worsens in the hospital. Here, Sapala is taking shortcuts to get the medicine as quickly as possible. He sees a dangerous frozen lake as he moves forward, but he doesn't fear it and asks his dogs to move forward. They move fast on the frozen lake and cross it somehow. After traveling for the whole day, they reach another post house and take some rest. On the other hand, Sapala's wife goes to the mayor and tells him that medication has been sent from Nevada. Medications would reach Sapala on his way, but Sapala is moving forward following the shortcuts. What if it doesn't reach him? He will have to cover a longer distance. On the other hand, we see Sapala, who is restarting his journey after completing the morning's journey. We see that Togo is in very bad condition, but he wants to move forward and doesn't want to stop. Sapala is following the shortcut. What if he doesn't meet the person who is bringing the medications from Nevada? He will be in trouble. Now, Sapala's eyes are closing. He is feeling very tired, and the dogs are moving at lightning speed. Now we see that a person named Henry has the medicine. Sapala is moving ahead. Henry calls him from behind, but Sapala doesn't stop. There is snowfall and thunderstorms, therefore he can't listen to anything. But Togo has listened to something. Henry felt that Sapala hadn't heard him. Then he sees that he is coming back because Togo has stopped there. Now Sapala has the medicine that he wanted. Both of them are at an outpost, and Sapala's friend advises him to leave Togo there, as he has lost a lot of his dogs in these weather conditions. Sapala refuses to do so and says that, "Togo is my lead dog. I can't move forward without him." Then he restarts his journey. The same lake comes in front of them that they had crossed. If they don't follow this path, their journey will increase by 1 day. Sapala doesn't want to waste time and decides to move forward in this way only. All his dogs start moving forward rapidly. Now the water has started coming out of the lake. If they fall into the lake, they will die. Somehow they reach the other end due to Togo and the speed of the other dogs. But the piece through which they plan to reach the other end of the lake starts shaking and separates. Now they have water in front of them. Sapala throws Togo to the side and asks him to drag the frozen piece of ice. Despite being injured, Togo pulls the frozen piece to the end. Now all of them come out of the frozen lake. Somehow they keep on moving. Finally, they reach the outpost and a lady doctor is there. When the lady doctor sees Togo, she cries and says that, "Your dog is dying. His situation is very bad." Sapala gets so emotional because he loves him so much. After the night, when Sapala plans to restart his journey, he doesn't tie Togo in front because his condition is very bad, but Togo goes and stands in front. Sapala understands that he wants to stand at his place. He doesn't want to rest. He wants to finish the journey as a leader. He ties him in front and continues his journey. When they move ahead, the storm is so severe that Sapala can't see anything. He can't even figure out the way. After a while, he says to Togo that, "I can't do anything. Neither can I see the path. You will have to lead us and reach the next outpost." Then Sapala covers his face fully and Togo moves toward the outpost. Togo sits after covering the distance for a few hours. Sapala goes near him. All the other dogs also sit down. He tells Togo that, "We will have to take the medicine back. Otherwise, all the people will die." Sapala senses that Togo is not responding. Meanwhile, a person brings a lantern. It means that Togo has done his duty. He has helped them to reach the checkpost. He is very happy, as Togo has saved their lives. Now everyone goes inside, as Togo is unable to move. They are very tired. Here we see a person named Ed. Sapala's wife has sent him so that he can get the medicine after reaching the outpost, so that medicine can be given to children. At night, they all rest, and the next day, the person leaves after taking medicines with him. After a while, he reaches a city named Nome. A reporter has been waiting for him already. The things about the mission of bringing medicines have spread to New York City. The reporter gets confused and thinks that the man who has returned is Sapala. He publishes his name in the news instead of Sapala. Sapala's wife gets disappointed. Togo recovered a bit. Togo, along with his team, comes back to Nome. A lot of people come there to thank Togo and Sapala. Here, those children have also come who have recovered because of them. One of the girls among them sees Togo and inquires, "Is he about to die?" Sapala goes outside his house. His wife follows him. Sapala says that, "Whatever has happened to him is because of me. He was just 12 years old. I shouldn't have taken him with me." His wife inquires if anyone can do this apart from Togo, but he doesn't respond. But he knows that no one could have done this except Togo. The next day, Sapala is again going with his dogs to practice. When Togo sees it, he doesn't stay at home. He wants to go practice. Sapala knows that Togo doesn't want to pull slides only. He wants to spend time with him. After a while, Togo heals completely. Sapala used to go on long walks with his wife and Togo. After 2 years, Togo has a lot of puppies. People used to come by them. A new name has been given to this breed, Sapala Siberian. In 1929, Togo died. Sapala kept on training dogs even after that. Togo was very famous in Alaska, but his fame was taken by Balto. Balto was also a part of Sapala's squad. He trained him. His statue was erected in New York. In 2011, a magazine mentioned Togo as the most heroic animal of all time. This was Togo's story, and he proved that dogs are the most faithful animals in the world. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. We will see you in the next one.